Hello, this is Mad Cat, the angry egalitarian that discusses this and that. Today, just a couple of announcements. As you can see, if you've seen any of my previous videos, I've cut my hair by a lot. Actually, I love it this short. It's just most other people don't like it when it's this short. I always say I look better with longer hair, but I don't know. I just really love it to be this short, and I don't really need to impress anyone these days, so it's going to be short for a while. So, couple of news items to discuss, some things that are coming up. I'm going to be starting to do my videos on Wednesday. I've kind of already announced this, but I'm kind of making more of an official announcement. It's really the only day during the week that I can really dedicate to doing just this. Right now, I'm kind of in this process of trying to get my life sorted out. I'm trying to get my book career off the ground again. I'm trying to get my publishing company off the ground. I'm doing these videos. There's a lot of other things I'm doing on my other website. So my life is very chaotic right now. But I've decided to dedicate to just doing videos on Wednesday. So I'll be doing multiple videos kind of back to back, but they're meant to be for the week. However, I am going to do an additional video during the week, which is going to be on Sunday. Now, I'm going to be doing it this Sunday, which should be kind of a testing ground to kind of figure out what it is that I want to do with it. This video is going to be a series of videos that will actually be a part of the Honey Badger Brigade. Now, it's not an official part of the Honey Badger Brigade, at least not yet. But what it will do is it will be like a week in review. We'll look at some of the things that was discussed on the Honey Badger shows. And I hope to do two things with this series. The first is when I discuss the news, which I may not always do, but when I do, I want to bring the fans of the Honey Badgers in to discuss the news. So basically, if you want to be on the show, just add me on Twitter, ggmad_cat. And then when the show is happening, send me a tweet saying that you want to be on the show and what topic you want to talk about, or just a general thing. And then what I'll do is I'll add you and send you a direct message with the link, the Hangout link. So you can come on the channel and talk about the Honey Badgers, talk about the issues they've discussed, or discuss anything else you wish to do so. It's my hope that this will be a way to give back to the fans and to be able to get more discussion on the things they talk about. The Honey Badgers, they love the chat room, and they try to, respond to the chat room as best as they can. They can't always do that on the video, but they do try to get in there and send a few messages, but they do see them. So I'm hoping that this is a way to get the fans to be able to communicate with the Honey Badgers. The second thing that I want to do with this is use this as a way of doing some interviews with some people. I know I've done interviews in the past and they've lasted for like 3 hours long. And I don't want to do that anymore. I love doing them, but they are time consuming and no one really wants to sit through all of that. This show will be slotted for an hour. I may add an additional 30 minutes if things are really going good, but I'm trying to shoot for an hour show every Sunday. So, like I said, Sunday will be the first time I'm going to be doing this. I'm listening to the shows, and I'll try to listen to them as best as I can. I can't always get to all of the shows, but I do have their notes, so I can always rely on that if need be. So definitely check that out. Let's see, what other news do I have? I had this all listed out and then I sort of forgot, and I believe there was a second issue I wanted to discuss before my major one. I'm trying to think right now. Let's see, I want to do the news, doing videos on Wednesday. I'm probably going to remember when I'm doing my other videos today. Well, I guess the news that I got my camera working again, I should have mentioned this first. My laptop is actually busted. Like the entire screen is just like a solid, well, is a gray color with lines going all over which place. It would make a really great painting, in fact. And I just got myself an HDMI cable to hook up to my TV so I can still use the video on another screen. And thankfully, the webcam still works just fine. Unless this image is lying to me and it's not working at all. I won't really be using this computer too much because this computer is really slow and such a hassle to work with. And I have my desktop over here, which I won't show you because, well, it's a little bit messy of an area. So, you know, that's good news there that I'll be able to do video every now and then. So I guess the big news that I want to report on is that I am starting up a Patreon. And yeah, I know I'm kind of selling out right there, but I don't see it as selling out because as I've looked into doing Patreon, I learned that doing Patreon is not getting paid to do something because you should already be doing it. And I'm already going to be doing these videos. I'm going to be doing my videos on Wednesday, things that feminists say. I'm going to try to resurrect some of the old things that I was doing that I never got finished with. I'm almost done with the men's rights survey, which I'm going to finish up today. And then I'm going to be doing the videos on Sunday. So I'm already doing the work. What your contribution will be is to kind of help me with the day-to-day activities of my life because I can't work. Doing videos and writing articles is about the only thing I can do because I can do it at my pace, take all the breaks I need to, take a day off if I've, you know, overstimulated. Especially today, I'm really out of it right now, but I'm able to do videos. But after this and probably tomorrow, I'm going to do nothing. So I am going to be doing that, and hopefully as I make more money with it, if I make more money with it, which I'm not expecting to, but it would be nice if I did, I would like to buy myself health insurance. So maybe I could finally see a doctor who's willing to help me if he's somehow making money at it, not just rush me out the door because I'm on Medicaid, which recently my Medicaid expired because I tried calling in to get it renewed and Medicaid just kept just kept giving me the runaround. Oh no, you don't need to renew. Oh, you actually do need to renew, but you can't renew right now. Oh, you can change your insurance right now, but you don't need to renew. Well, you were able to change your insurance, but you did need to renew, but you're too late now and you've been taken off. And it's just like, my God, the system is so fucked up. But I don't have insurance now. And I'm trying to get back on Medicaid, but I half expect Medicaid not to accept me again just because it's more cost effective that way. But even then, when I was on it, no doctor was really seeing me. So I'm hoping with my Patreon, I could save up to be able to get insurance. I'm hoping that maybe I can get enough to pay for like some of the things around here because my family's put me up for over 2 years without me paying anything. And it's causing a financial strain on them. And I really, really hate it. And I mean, in my past videos, I talked about being kicked out. My mother was just so angry with me. And it's something that's building up over time. Sooner or later, they're going to kick me out again. And they know I have nowhere to go. And it's just that my presence here is causing such a stress to them. And I would like to be able to pay something back. Even if it's like $50 or $100 a month to them, that's at least something, So I am trying to launch my book career, but that could take 1 year to 2 years to 3 years for it to finally pick up to where I could actually live off of that. So what I want you to know about this is me doing Patreon is not a way to get you to give me money to do work. I'm already going to do the work. giving me money through Patreon is to help me, deal with my life a little bit. And even if you don't donate, you're still going to get something out of it. So, and I think that is the spirit of what Patreon is. However, I will say this, because if I don't, I know someone is going to figure it out and think that I've lied to you and that I'm trying to trick you in something. I am actually doing 2 Patreon accounts. Why am I doing 2 Patreon accounts? And that's a very good question. The reason why is I'm a content creator in 2 different ways. I do these videos every week, or I'm trying to start doing them every week. But I also have a website that's dedicated to writer education, and more specifically, world building articles. The thing is that this website that I have, I made a decision a long time ago to not have any politics discussed on it. That it is a writing education website. That's all it is. That's all it will ever be. It will not be a platform to discuss men's rights, Gamersgate, anti-feminism, egalitarianism, feminism. It won't discuss any of that. Because if I decided to do so, there's nothing to be gained by doing that. Because once again, it's about educating people on how to write, how to do world building, how to, market your book. That's all the website is for. If I could, I would combine it into one, but again, I don't want politics to be associated with that site. So while I do the videos, I am doing I'm doing a Patreon for that, but I'm also doing one for all of the articles I'm doing. Now, I am public about who I am. I'm Chris Voti. You can find my book on Amazon by typing in my last name. So it's not that I'm hiding. It's not that I'm cowardly, not wanting to associate the things. And I understand that some people do that, but I know that I'll be attacked for that. But I want it for my world building series, and I want it for my activism. And these are 2 completely separate spheres. And while there might be some crossover in there, not a whole lot. I'm not doing this to try to pull one over on you. And I will very rarely talk about my world building Patreon on this channel. I might make reference to it every now and then, but this is the only time I ever talk about it in any detail. So if you want to donate to that, just let me know and I can help you find that website, that Patreon. I can help you find my website if you're interested in furthering your understanding of world building. That's fine. But once again, that website has nothing to do with any of the politics I deal with, because I feel like it would be an improper place to do it, that I'm taking advantage of my readership to try to push a political agenda, and I'm very much against that. Having a political agenda on that site serves no purpose. So if you disagree with me doing that, though, let me know. I want to hear from everyone. I guess I should be looking at the chat right now. I apologize. Took me so long just to get this up and going. And no one's chatting. Okay. Not a big deal. So that's really my news right now. I'm going to be doing videos on Wednesday. I'm going to start a new series on Sunday for the Honey Badgers. Come out, check that out. And if you want on the show, just follow me on Twitter and message me you want to be on the show. And of course, the Patreon, that I'm going to be starting a Patreon. Now, my Patreon for the videos that I do won't start until next Wednesday. So I believe that is the 12th. That is when that one will launch. I won't be using this video camera too much. That light is really bright back there. I don't have a better way to cover that up. I have no curtains. That's what has to constitute a curtain, is a bed sheet. And white makes a very poor I wish I had like a black bed sheet so it could block out the sun a lot more. So, and this computer fucking sucks. And it took me forever just to be able to upload a Google image. So anyways, I guess that does it for me. I'm going to be going back onto my main computer now and shooting a couple of videos. I believe I have about 3 videos or so to do today. So stay tuned for that. And as always, this is Mad Cat signing out.